Architectural Builder Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
Arrow CH81 high security key. When I did a Google search, you're the first guy came up. Arrow CH81 high security key. That should be a small format interchangeable core.
I would agree with that, yeah.
Okay. Is that going to fit in a best cylinder?
What do you mean cylinder?
The core itself is, if I had a best cylinder and I pull out the best core, can I put the Arrow cylinder into the best? Is it compatible?
Right. Yeah, so let's define terms. So initially, it sounded like you were asking if you could take that key and install it into a best core. A core is a figure eight. Yeah, so a core is a figure 8 item.
Right.
And you take the Arrow small format interchangeable core that is combinated with a CH81 key, and it's combinated to at least a change key and a control key, and insert that into a best manufactured housing? Yes.
Yes.
The answer is yes. Yes, you can.
Okay. So basically, back in the day, you had your best core, and there was like a patent on it. And then once the patent ran out, all the other manufacturers already were ready. That's why Best came out with their Best Plus. Am I wrong? Is that a true statement?
Well, I think I'm not familiar with Best Plus, but you're right. I mean, it's
everybody was ready to thump as soon as the patent went out on the Best core. Everybody had their the best.
You're talking
everybody
about
had.
The 1960s.
I don't have a clue, sir. I'm just
a minor area of expertise of mine. There was a lawsuit in the 1960s between Best and Falcon.
Okay. Well, let me continue to ask around.
Well, what's the heart of the question, though? What are you trying to solve?
I have a security grill at an airport, and they want a new one, and they chose standard mortise, and I'm like, well, why would you choose standard mortise where the manufacturer has a choice of SFIC, LFIC, and a few other choices? I said, therefore, the locksmith's not changing out the whole cylinder on the grill, on the security grill.
The housing, yeah.
Yeah, so the whole housing. I need to speak the language better. So anyway, I called the locksmith that's on this job, and it's been 2 days, and I got to get an answer so I can get the door ordered. So I was just searching the internet here, and I was on.
What's the security grill prepped for? A mortise cylinder?
They chose standard mortise.
Okay, so and that proper term would be conventional, meaning it's not an interchangeable core, just conventional.
Right. So the locksmith says he was using Arrow CH81 high security keys. This cylinder is only available by this guy in the area, and I'm like, okay. So I'm trying to do my research. If I order the grill as SFIC, then his Arrow core should go into the cylinder that they provide, which is pretty much what they said on their data sheet is basically a Best.
Yeah, what you just said is 100% accurate. You can proceed with complete confidence that if you order it SFIC, that only means Best, and all of those companies that have copied and cloned Best, Arrow, Falcon, and countless others, you're in good shape.
That's awesome. All right. Thanks, man.
Hey, I'm glad you called.
We'll see you down there, buddy.
The coffee's always on.
Hey, look it. I love Naples, man. I absolutely love it. I've only been there once, but I fell in love with it. And then I saw after I got back, I saw it on the news where all those senior citizens were in the Publix without wearing a mask and stuff, and CNN was going crazy.
Yeah, well, that whole thing, it is what it is, but it went away pretty quickly, quicker here than most other places, I'll tell you.
That's correct. Yeah. All right, we appreciate you.
Yeah, I was down on 5th, and then 2 weeks later, everyone was wearing masks. 2 weeks later, no one had a mask. I said, whoa. I do like me Florida. That is for sure. I'm a damn
Yes,
Yankee
sir.
though. I came to the South and then stayed, so I'm not a Yankee.
Where are you from originally?
Chicago.
Okay. It's funny when I'm new to Florida in the sense that I keep coming down and I'm exploring right now. Okay.
Where do you
I'm
live
just
now?
trying to find that place that makes me feel comfortable.
Where do you live now?
I live in Ohio.
Do you pay taxes?
Do I pay taxes?
Yeah. So any place is going to be great in Florida when you pay taxes. When you are now, Ohio has a state income tax, right?
Right.
Yeah. So here's my personal opinion. I've been practically to every inch of the Florida coast. Everything on the east side, unless you are obscenely wealthy, forget about it. Marco is cool. I'll tell you this: if you're upper middle class, you got to take a long stare at Sarasota. You got to take a long look at Sarasota. It's smaller. It's a bit quieter, but it's super nice. They say that the billionaires left Sarasota and went to Naples, and the millionaires stayed in Sarasota. And it's 90 minutes door to door. I would really spend time in Sarasota.
That's where my buddy. That's where my buddy lives. But anyway, what I found is when you're on the Gulf Coast, you meet people from Wisconsin, Michigan, Iowa, Wisconsin, and when you go to the Atlantic side, everybody's got a New Jersey and New York accent.
Yeah, very true. I mean, those folks are extremely cool. I like them. We don't see them here as much as I do someone from a suburb of Chicago. That's true.
But right now, I like Punta Gorda, Port Charlotte area.
You know what? I have been through there. I don't see it, but a lot of people do. And it really, with the market and what is happening, and you are seeing price drops in real estate. But that's really going to, have a lot to do with dictating where you're going to end up living as well. Naples is probably for a very long time well below market value. COVID hit, and Naples has probably been to where it always ought to have been, given what Florida can actually give you. Great weather, no taxes, people that likely vote similarly to the way that you do.
I didn't like Fort Myers. I didn't like Fort Myers Beach. I didn't like Sanibel Island.
Sanibel's very cool, but I think you need to be kind of retired to live there because that's truly island life, and there's not a lot happening.
I can't. No, I couldn't afford to live in Sanibel Island. But I'm telling you right now, as soon as I got that traffic, that $250 parking ticket at the park.
Yeah, well,
that ruined it for me.
Yeah, you got to talk to an insider. You got to. Yeah, I put a bike hitch on my car so I can park legally, and you've been to Sanibel, then you know it's all about bicycling. But take a real long look at where your buddy lives, and Marco too. But Marco is a bit too distant, I think. And my opinion is, if you can't get to where you want to be in Florida, then just wait till you can.
No doubt. All right, thanks for your help, sir.
Cool. Thanks for calling.
Good day.
Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.